Morning weigh-in, 179.6, 10.8. So that's going the wrong way. I'm trying to get down to 170 and now I'm going up towards 180. Today is Monday morning. I'm home with the kids today, and that's usually one of the days where I just want to munch because I'm here, I'm in the kitchen. Combined with having seen all the food that other people eat over the weekend, Mondays at home with kids are a tough day. So what I'm going to do today is just not eat. Who's that? Who's that? Uh-oh, Rosie.
Go.
Go.
Go. Go.
So it's like 8:15. We have a lot to do today. We've got to go grocery shopping. We've got to go to the bank. We have to bring Colin to school early because he's got lunch bunch today. Make sure we have his lunch and his drink and a variety of other things that are going to school today. We got to put Rosie down for a nap after that. Maybe try to get some editing done or other kind of work, but I'm not too optimistic about that. Pick Colin up, bring him home, and then get them both fed before t-ball and swimming tonight. It's a lot. Yeah. What do you think? Can we do it? High five? That's a lot of high fives.
It's a high five store.
What's so funny? High five, Storm? No big deal. No! Big deal. What? What? I will be drinking today, however, so coffee, water, LaCroix. Kids have been fed. We are headed out to run some errands. Grocery store, bank, maybe a car wash. Colin, where do you think we're going first? Meyer? Now where do you think we're going first? The bank. I think all banks have suckers. Are suckers good for us?
No.
Clearly these ATMs are made for people in SUVs because it is a long reach in a low car like this. Bank done. I didn't get a receipt. I don't like receipts. I don't like anything about paper. I just lose it. If they could make a receipt go to my email, now that would be something. We would waste less paper. I wouldn't lose it. It'd be more convenient. That's the world I want to live in. Good job, Rosie.
Oopsie daisy.
Strap over to there. Okay, thank you, buddy.
Mario, we're coming in right now. Of course I like hot dogs, don't you know? Chocolate. No, boy, it's automatic. Ooh, toys. Ooh, Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah.
Elf Gun. Ooh, Legos. Minions. Gas. What?
What are these things?
Fishies.
How many fish should we get today?
0.
Bye-bye, fishies.
Ooh, doggies.
Lobster. You gonna throw stuff on there? Alright. Can you be a buckler? Buckles. It's about 10:15, just got back from the grocery store. Got to get Colin to school by 11:30, but in the meantime, we need to make pancakes and muffins to send with them for breakfast or daycare. I think we'll get them prepped. I don't know that we'll get them cooked.
It's come out of both sides of this basket.
So these are paleo pumpkin pancakes. Highly delicious, pretty nutritious. Certainly 1,000 times more nutritious than a traditional pancake. Alexa, play. So I like to get out all the ingredients and all the measuring utensils right away. I just don't like starting and stopping because often you have dirty hands, so you gotta wash them and then go get the ingredient. I just like getting them all out and then you're ready to go. Alexa, play. So this is a recipe I doubled so that it would use exactly 1 can of this, just because once you open it, how do you store it? What do you do with it afterwards? So this is a tripled recipe. I'm then gonna double that. So 2 cans of this and a lot of pancakes. Because as long as I'm making this mess, why not make a ton and then just freeze the extra for a week where we forgot to cook something? Alexa, play. The other beauty of doubling the already tripled recipe is it'll end up calling for almost exactly 1 bag of almond flour, and then you just add in a little bit of either almond flour or coconut flour to get the thickness you want. But I don't have to measure this out, I just dump it in. So this is a ridiculous amount of batter. This is after 1 batch of pancakes. So this used to take me like half of the day to do and flip all these pancakes. But then my wife, who is a genius, had an idea. Muffins. You just make a whole bunch of muffins along with the pancakes. They're the same thing, but these ones you just load them up and put them in the oven and you don't have to sit and flip them all day. She's really the one that should have the genius at work sign, not me. XO. Do you know what XO means? Sometimes people sign cards XO where in X I think is hugs and O is kisses. So it's like you're saying hugs and kisses. Alexa, add parchment muffin tins to my shopping list.
I've added parchment muffin tins to your shopping list.
Parchment paper muffin tins. The tin stays clean and the muffins actually come right out of them. Don't ever buy the regular ones again. Parchment paper. Miraculously enough, in that 1 hour, I got dishes unloaded. I got 3 batches of pancakes made, along with the muffin tins are full and ready to go, so we'll just throw them in the oven later. Rosie is currently being fed. I think we have all of Colin's stuff, thanks in part to Christine for all of the wonderful sticky notes to make sure that I don't screw up. Oh, and both kids are still alive. Colin is at school. I am getting gas, then we will head home, and hopefully this little girl will take a nap. Are you gonna take a nap when we get home? Rose.
Mommy, Dad.
Where is your sleeper stuff, huh? Oh. Doggy. Blanky. Blanky. Sleeper sack. Binky.
Elmo.
Elmo? Where's Elmo? Uh-oh. Where's he going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Have a good sleep. I love you. It is 12:15. Colin's at school. Rosie is napping. I still have not eaten anything today, and that's not been an issue at all. Having a LaCroix while I edit. I should mention, just going a day without eating isn't something you should just do off the bat. And the reason for that is depending on how you eat, your body may or may not be ready to do that. Your body can either burn fat or it can burn sugars and carbs. So if you've been eating carbs and sugars, your body quickly burns those and then is always asking for more. If you stop eating those for a while, your body will eventually learn to burn fat the way that it's actually supposed to, and that's when you can do fasting. This is hard. It's time to go get Colin from school, but Rosie is still sleeping. I don't like waking her up. It's just not fair.
Huh?
What did you do at school today?
We learned about box turtles. There's a fiction story at second circle.
Was it a good story?
Yeah, guess what?
What?
The box turtles.
Mom likes box turtles.
And guess what?
What?
The others didn't think that they could do it, but they thought. Then at the end, they could. They figured it out and they flied. One was flying upside down.
Wait. A turtle was flying upside down?
Yeah.
First of all, I can't believe it was flying. Second of all, I can't believe it was upside down. I love you, buddy. Kids are doing that. I'm essentially doing nothing. Just kind of killing time until dinner. This is normally a time where I would want to munch on something. But since I'm not eating today, that's not a problem. That was good planning, Past Greg. You are amazing. Muffins are done.
Those look good.
Don't they look good?
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch, they're very hot still.
These ones look the best.
It is 8:15. I have still not eaten anything today, and it was not a big deal at all. In fact, I think being home with kids, one of my frustration points is often I don't get to sit down and like have a peaceful, enjoyable meal. So fasting instead of dealing with that, I think actually made for a much more pleasant day. I'm gonna take this lemon, which by the way, I have not dropped yet, cut it in half. Half the juice goes into ice water. The other half goes into my clean canteen, which will go in the fridge for tomorrow. That, I believe, is it. Is that a cool way to end? With a lemon in the camera? How about a behind the back? You can't tell it's behind the back. Can I do it without looking? No, I cannot.